Oh, hi there. I'm Dustin Hazer, head brewer at Southern Tier Brewing Company. You caught me in the middle of one of my favorite stories, the story of Phin Matt's, the extraordinary ale. Let me read you a little excerpt from it. When Phin Matt sat down to collaborate on their new beer, they knew it had to be different if they were to call it extraordinary. Let's sprinkle it with fairy dust and wave our magic wands, said Phin. No way, said Matt. We've got to do better than that. This beer has to be better than any other in the galaxy. Let's do some market research. So the two strapped on their rocket packs and traveled to the Intergalactic Beer Store. After sampling an array of beers from across the galaxy, the duo hit on an idea. I've got it, exclaimed Matt. We'll use vast amount of whole hops and the finest malt, and put a little more love in every batch. Eureka, shouted Phin, and thus became a beer so fresh and tasty, the duo put their names on it. A really touching story. This beer has been around since 2004. It's when it's first made its appearance outside of the original 4 brands here at Southern Tier. It's undergone a lot of changes on the outside, but the beer itself really hasn't changed that much. In fact, the recipe is still the same. The same 3 malts, the same 3 hops. Let's take a little trip down memory lane here. The first bottle of Phin Matt's that came out in 2004 had nice little caricatures on it. The clever little cartoon duo there didn't last very long. In 2007, the label changed. Same basic look, same basic appearance, still the same beer, just no cartoon characters. Then, some big changes happened here at Southern Tier. We moved into our brand new facility, and we decided it was time for an updated look of the brand. So, Extraordinary Ale Phin Matt's new label came out. Again, the beer is the same. Then, we like to keep things fresh here at Southern Tier, so we changed the label to PMX. Why those 3 letters, you ask? Well, here at the brewery, we always shorthand Phin Matt's as PMX. The brewers, the cellarmen, it's way easier to write 3 letters than it is to write Phin Matt's on every piece of paper that we have to document the recipes on. So, PMX became something from our world to yours. Now, 2015. Turns out there was some confusion about the whole PMX thing, even though we still call it PMX here in-house. Same beer, back to the old name, Phin Matt's. It's a shame those characters didn't end up on the label, but you can still find Phin floating around the brewery. Matt ended up moving back to Chicago, and you might see him kicking around the Revolution Brewing Company out that way. They make some pretty tasty beers. Well, thanks for stopping in and learning a little bit about the story of Phin Matt's, or PMX, or Phin Matt's. Whatever you want to call it, it's still good beer. Cheers.